our dear guest, Dr. Yahya Abdel Kader, former Assistant Tourism Minister. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr.
Doctor, how did you see the importance of the participation of the Minister of Tourism and Antiquities, Ahmed Isa, in this International Tourism Bourse?
Well, really, the ITB is one of the leading travel industry exhibition shows and events worldwide. There's over 160 countries participating, and 150,000 of the professionals, attending the three-day event from the 5th to the 7th, and this will be concluded today. Dr. Ahmed Isa, Minister of Tourism and Antiquities, he held a press conference where international airlines and major hotel corporations and tour operations worldwide attended, and he outlined, the fresh strategy for the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities for investment, for doubling the hotel room capacity nationwide in Egypt, and as well the new promotions that's planned for Cairo, for other metropolis, and for the Egyptian resorts as well.
Yes, so Dr. Abdel Kader, how would this result in a more increase in the flow of tourism, tourists to Egypt by 50%?
Well, really 50%, is a high ratio, but of course, Minister of Tourism, since last year has been working to double the capacity of airline, international inflows to Egypt, and they succeeded to some extent in increasing the volume of scheduled flights and for charter flights as well from major destinations like the GCC and Europe as well. And the ministry is working diligently to double, the capacity of the hotel rooms. At least this year we'll have an extra 10,000 hotel rooms nationwide in Egypt. And look at the great news about the development in Ras Al Hikma, which is a major development for promoting the North Coast in Egypt and having its own airport and facilities. So these are great news, as well as, of course, inshallah, in 24 will be the opening of the Grand Egyptian Museum as well.
Yes, so Dr. Abdel Kader, what are the other factors that can turn Cairo into a destination to be enjoyed over the span of multiple visits or a long weekend?
Well, of course, Cairo, is a historical capital, with its Fatimiyya, Mamluk, Khedivi, and contemporary, facilities, architecture, and attractions. So it's very fascinating to visit, by visitors worldwide. Cairo is a little bit crowded, but it lacks a good number, of entertainment facilities. One time we had about 30 movie theaters downtown Cairo.
Yes. And
all of these, had to be, updated, some of it, and open to the public, as well as we need theaters, and the drama houses, because many of the visitors would like to come to Cairo for its historical and culture, relics and image as well. And of course, we have more hotels and more facilities. Look at the Tahrir Square. We're going to have a great hotel, at the complex of Al Tahrir, and as well as, next to the Cairo Egyptian Museum, there's going to be more towers and events as well. So all this will make Cairo very attractive for visitors to spend long weekends, and enjoy its attraction and its charm and its quarters, in Al Hussein, Al Azhar, and the Citadel now is currently is under renovation. And I've been, if you drive through Salah Salim, you will enjoy, a very attractive Citadel, especially in the night, when they have the lights on and the greenery during the day. So there is a major overhaul for all the Cairo old quarters for visitors to come and enjoy.
Yes. Also, Dr. Abdel Kader, how would you see the national tourism strategy that targets development by the year 2028?
Well, it's a very solid strategy, and the minister and his associates are very active. And now we have new alliances with many partners in the travel leisure industry. We have the resorts, we have the tour operators, we have the cruises, And last week we concluded the ACI, like international conference for airports in Africa, as well as Sharm el-Sheikh has been like receiving an award as one of the most safest resorts in the world. So really we have, like events around the clock that made Cairo very hospitable and welcoming to its visitors throughout, long weekends and long stay as well.
Yes, Dr. Abdel Kader, also what are the hotel investments incentives that can be adopted to double Egypt's hotel capacity to 60,000 rooms within the next 5 years?
Well, actually, we need 300 more thousand hotel rooms capacity to reach the 30 million, mark that we need from international visitors. But the government has been, very eager and working zealously, to upgrade, and double the capacity of the hotel rooms. Look at the Ras Al Hikma project. There are more projects in Marsa Alam, in Sharm el-Sheikh, and up the Nile, Luxor, and Aswan, and the Nile cruises. Now we have over 300 Nile cruises, traveling between Luxor and Aswan and Abu Simbel. So all these great development is going to double our accommodation capacity nationwide, and then we'll be able, to receive the 30 million visitors mark we are planning for, inshallah.
Yes, also there are, as you've just mentioned at the start of our conversation, the Grand Egyptian Museum, the whole world is waiting for its inauguration. Also, the several discoveries taking place in Egypt. Also, how do you see these events in attracting tourism to Egypt?
Well, really, look, last week, at Ben University, where they found, a sarcophagus for that belongs to the 26th dynasty, to the Basmatic, ruler of Egypt by that time. So, we have, discoveries of Egyptian antiquities and archaeological sites, around the clock. And this is a great attraction. And remember, currently we have a great exhibition in Sydney, Australia, which is extended over 6 months now. So really, our heritage and archaeological sites and discoveries attracts world media, and that's why we have an excellent number of professionals, Egyptian and international, who work in these sites and try to promote the findings and make it more attractive to international visitors as well.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information.